Oh my. Okay, so here I am in Scio, New York. There is like a DEC fishing access location. It is really steep and really in some vegetation. But here I am. I'm underneath a bridge. I'll give you more exact locations when we post this video. But I am videoing this so that I don't scare a bear and so that I don't end up murdered, because it kind of feels like this could happen here. I'm not usually a wimp about doing field work alone, but today I kind of feel a little bit like one. So actually this is beautiful though, come on. So here's the Genesee River as it flows north, and actually, come on, this is really kind of ideal. Plus there are in fact no bears visible currently. So I don't know where the stream gauge is in Scio. I'm not really sure that I'm gonna spend a ton of time finding it, because to be honest, like this is about 4 or 5 miles downstream from the last stream gauge. I might just walk up stream just a touch. So you can see that a lot of the rocks on the side of the road here are kind of cobble sized, and I am currently on the point bar of the Genesee River here. So the biggest particle size that you find you can use as an approximation for how fast a stream was moving or a river was moving, right? Because the faster a river is moving, the more energy it's going to have for transporting rocks downstream. And as soon as that energy begins to dissipate, particles of larger size will begin to be deposited. So you can see I'm on the floodplain here, the Genesee River, and it is very rocky. It's poorly sorted. Like if you look at some of these particles here, there's gravel, it's mostly cobbles. I mean, that tells you that as we come out of the mountains, you can see the Appalachian Mountains in the background of this image. As we come out of that mountainous steep terrain, when the water gets going, the floodplain is not huge, and so you're going to have some pretty good flooding along the banks here. And that is illustrated by the size of these particles. I'm just curious to see what's up there at that riffle, so I might explore a little more. This is about as far north as I'm venturing at this location. That riffle that I could kind of see in a distance, it turns out it's a location where another stream is flowing into the Genesee River. So it is a tributary to the Genesee River. I'll mark it on your Google Earth image, but that's all that's really going on there. This is actually really pretty. It's a nice day to collect rocks and walk in this beautiful shallow water. It's actually very nice, and a lot of these rocks are kind of fossiliferous, so if you're looking to wade in the water, that kind of seems kind of nice. So there were, as I arrived here, there were 3 young folk, younger than myself for certain, who were dragging kayaks up that very narrow location that got me access to the access road. It looks kind of shallow to kayak, but I guess you can do it so long as you get out before you get to Letchworth. All right, that's it for here.